Hi there. So this is what was in the box, this whole stack of art supplies. And I didn't mean to go shopping for art supplies once again. I happened to trip across an amazing sale. It's probably over now, but if it isn't, I will let you know. It's from Indigo, which used to be just a bookstore, but now it's a lifestyle store. So they have art supplies as well. And in their stores, they don't have the professional lines really of art supplies. They have more, for children or stationery sort of products. But online they do, and they have some of the big names like Royal Talents, Hanamura, and even SMLT. So if you've been looking at other art supply videos, you'll know these names and you'll probably recognize a lot of these products. So without further ado, let's go through them. And like I said, there might be some still left by the time I put this video up. Maybe I'll put this video up sooner than I have a backlog of videos, so maybe I'll put this one up sooner. So if they still have some of the things online, you'll be able to find them out. And so let's start. I got this set of Ecoline brush pens. These are dye based, not pigment based, so I tend to only use them in sketchbooks. But they're great. They're kind of like watercolor in a pen form because you can brush them out. And I will swatch these. And that's the tip on them there. So these ones were regularly $21.50 and this whole pack was $10. So I had to, even though I was kind of staying away from Ecoline because you can't, their light fastness isn't very good. I just had to get that for $10. And then staying with Royal Talents, they also do Rembrandt soft pastels. Now this box was supposed to be greens. I'd originally thought I was getting greens the first time around. But for some reason it defaulted to deep violets. So I've got deep blues and now I have 2 packs of deep violets, which maybe follow me on Instagram because I might just give these away because I don't really use purples at all. So yeah, you might be a lucky winner of this pack. So these were $5 each, regularly $10, and I've seen these packs for more than $10 in other art supply stores. And I've used them before. They're a little bit harder than I would like, and definitely harder than, say, Sennelier, but they're quite nice. You get 5 half-sticks in them, and these are the numbers that indicate what colors you have. So yes, I had, as you'll see at the beginning of the video, you'll see me unboxing 2 boxes. I loved what I got from the first one, so I went back on and I hoped to get the greens. So to get the greens, I ordered 2 more things of paper, but sadly they didn't arrive. And this one got a little crushed, but everything's fine inside because they've got foam wrapped around them. So there's that. And then this watercolor book, it's 95 pounds or 200 GSM. There's 60 pages, 14 by 14 centimeters. It's toned gray, and I've had these books before. I kind of have one sort of halfway finished. Just to open it up. So this was regularly $35.50 and it was down to $20. And I'll take this off. So really nice linen cover to them. There's the gray paper inside. And it is really nice to work with. So that will be used. And then I wasn't going to buy these. I have, I believe I have this color, the ochre color, that I got for life drawing. These are art graph. They look like the old-fashioned tailor's chalks. They're made in Portugal, and they come in this this cork carrier, and Portugal's known for its cork production, which is handy because then they can put them in the wine. So this one looks a little odd. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, it's got some sort of white film on it for some reason. But I'll also swatch these out. So there's those. You get sanguine, ochre, sepia, brown, dark brown, and black carbon. And they are really, when you add water to them, they get really intense. But they also have a really nice texture to them. So those were regularly $75 for 45, and I have seen these for a lot more than $75. So even at $75, they're a little bit cheaper than in some stores. Back to sketchbooks, and then the rest of this is mostly paper base. So have another gray book. This is 55 pound or 120 GSM, so really more of a dry media sketchbook. I won't open that because it basically looks somewhat similar to that one already. That one was regularly 20 down to 10. The bamboo sketch, I think this was, yeah, this was regularly 10 for 5. Again, it's not very thick paper. It's 50 pounds, 105 GSM, 30 sheets though, and it's A5 size. We'll open this. Oh, yeah, the sun's coming out. I'm sorry for the change in light then. So you see it's quite thin paper, but it's really nice. It's got like, I don't know if you can see the light coming through it, but it's quite nice. So again, just what it says, a sketch, not for wet media. And then this one is another toned book, but it's their cappuccino color. And it's watercolor sketchbook. So it's 95 pound or 200 GSM, and it's A5 size, but in landscape format. I always like having the little ties at the end. And there's that color. Again, I've used this toned paper before. It's really nice. And so that one was regularly 40 for 20. So that's pretty good. Then the SMLT sketchbook, it's mixed media, and it is 200 GSM as well. And I don't know about the composition. I don't think they're cotton at all. But I have used this paper before as well, so I was comfortable with getting it. I have their drawing authentic pad version of this, so it's quite nice, especially for gouache. It's got a very smooth surface, so it's nice for that. And 18 pages in that, and that one was regularly 15 for 10 bucks. And I really like this company. They're a small company in, I always want to say Lithuania, but it's Latvia. And here's another cappuccino. I won't open this. Again, it's not very thick paper. It's sort of like the version of this one, but a bigger size, and 55 pounds or 120 GSM, and it's an A4 size, yeah. So this one is regularly 25 for 10. So that's a pretty good deal. And then I ordered this in the first package, and I thought, I have had samples of this before and I really like it, so I ordered another one in the hopes of getting those cool greens, but that didn't happen. And this is agave paper. So as you saw with the bamboo, Hanamila is trying to be as eco-conscious as possible. They are a company in Germany who have gone off-grid, so they try to look for alternatives to cotton, because cotton's a lot more difficult on the environment. Agave and bamboo regenerate a lot quicker, and even Hanamila has gone, I've already said, off-grid, that they have all of their power is generated solar, and I think maybe water as well. But I met one of the reps from Hanamila recently, and it was really fascinating what the company has done. They've 400-year-old company, or no more than that, and they took everything out of the factory and redid it in order to be more eco-conscious. So since this is already opening itself, and this is a blend, it's 70% agave fiber and 30% cotton rag. Sorry for that. And it's a block. So, and I love working in blocks more than, they just stay better. It's like having your paper stretched for you. So that is 24 by 32 centimeters, and you get 12 sheets. So there's another one. And then more bamboo, 90% bamboo fiber, 10% cotton. Similar, this can be used for mixed media. It's 125 pounds or 265 GSM, whereas this was 290 and 135 pounds. This is 3 by 40, so it has trouble being seen on camera. And let's open this up. Why not? It makes such a, it's like nails on a chalkboard sound. And again, this one is, I think it's a block. Yes, it's a block, but it's only attached on two sides rather than all sides. So it may move around a little bit when you're adding water. And because it's 125 pounds, you may not want to put something with a lot of light washes. And then I don't like spiral bound things, but I couldn't, again, the price was just too good. Oh, that one, so the bamboo mixed media was $51 and it was down to $30. So, and then this one was regularly $32 down to $20. And it's such a huge thing of watercolor paper. It is 140 pounds, 300 GSM, so a perfect perfect for wet washes. It's cold press, and I was going to start making some of my own sketchbooks. So if I want to take this off, it's spiral, I can do that. I definitely don't like spiral when it comes to sketchbooks because I feel they just get in the way. I know it means that you can open it up and fold it back on itself, but you can do that with other sketchbooks as well. So there it is. Nice kind of texture to it. You can see that. So, and this one is, I don't think it's cotton. No, surface size. It doesn't, it's not, but it's acid free. So, for making sketchbooks out of it, it's pretty good. And for some reason it has, oh yeah, fly paper on the back. So that's it. That is the haul portion from Indigo. And I bought this with all my own money. And I wasn't going to, but it was such a good sale that I couldn't pass it up. And it's always nice to have paper waiting to be used. So I'm just going to get this out of the way. Put that up there. And we'll get swatching. So I'm not using any of the paper that I got because I'm being precious about it. Instead, I'm using Clairefontaine Paint On, which is mixed media. So I thought I'd use that instead. And I probably forgot to mention that Indigo is a Canadian store. I'm not sure if they ship to the US, and I wouldn't think that they ship to anywhere else, but you can check. So this is really only beneficial to Canadians unless they do ship internationally. So let's start here. So these Ecoline pens, they're just right there, bronze green. I just got a new chair for my studio, and I keep forgetting it doesn't have wheels like my old one, so I nearly tripped over it just now. There's kind of washed out, and it does wash out nicely, and I don't find them streaky like some markers can be. This one is burnt sienna, and it's a really nice kind of brick color, so I probably will put that in my travel marker bag. And then sepia, which I don't think I have. I have the gray pack, which was on Indigo's site too, but I already had it, so I think the sepia might be in that one. And sepia deep. It's such a juiciness to it when it comes out of the marker. And then this one is reddish brown. I definitely don't have that. So those are the Eco line. And then we'll move on to these art graph. This would be the Sanguine. You see how you can do different mark making with it. You can cover a fair bit on its full side. And then this is where the real magic happens when you apply water to it. It really changes. You can see there. That to the side. And then ochre. They do kind of get on your fingers, so if you, as you can see, if you don't like that, that would be a problem. And you can blend out the texture, but I like leaving it in for that. It's kind of nice. And then this one should be sepia. It's a very warm, deeper version of the ochre, really. And this is brown. Kind of a reddish brown. And this is dark brown, the one that's got kind of sort of a white film on it, but I'm sure it's fine. It's probably why they're getting rid of them. They just haven't been selling, but they haven't really been promoting them either. Like, I only tripped across, again, that they had professional watercolors on their website, or professional art supplies, by accident one other time when I was looking for something. And they seem to have gone out of products that they had before. So this is black carbon. It does go really, really black. And there's a lot of pigment to it. So I guess they try new things, and then if they sit around for long enough, they'll put them on sale and then try something else, or maybe completely go out of art supplies. I think if they promoted it, they would be fine. Indigo seems to be more about, especially in the stores, their lifestyle products, so like kitchen things and even some clothing. So these are the Rembrandt. I would consider them a hard pastel rather than a soft pastel. They're quite hard. But you can blend them nicely. And this is obviously not pastel paper, so there isn't a grit to it. But for purposes of seeing what colors there are, it is pretty good. So these are quite nice colors. I think I would use them for shading, at least. pattern. Yep, that might work. And then the last would be the deep blues. Whoops, he's not wanting it. That's nice. Oops, fingers are a bit. Try with that one. Give my fingers a spritz. Clean them off. And there's the blues. So those are the deep blues from Rembrandt. And then to recap, these are the Ecoline colors. And then these are the Art Graph colors. And I'll scan these and have them up on my website under Indigo. I'll just put as the thing to click on. I've redone my website recently, so it's a little bit easier to find color charts. They're downloadable as a PDF, and I scan them quite high, so you'll be able to really zoom in on them to see the colors properly. All right, so that was a huge Indigo Art Haul. If you can't take part of the sale, you can at least see what these products are like if you haven't seen them before. So thanks very much. Subscribe and like this if you want to see more content like this. I really appreciate it. And follow me on Instagram at Eileen Riley Arts, and you'll see probably these products being used. Thanks again. Bye.